These are some new high-end makeup products I added to my collection. Some of these are really popular, so let's see if they're worth the hype or not. First one I have is this Milk Makeup Grip Gel Concealer. I have heard mixed reviews about this. A lot of people don't like it because it slips and slides and moves away and not enough coverage, but I absolutely love it for everyday use, and I feel like it's very lightweight. It's great for someone who's looking for a concealer to use on a daily basis, and it doesn't give you a great amount of coverage, but it's extremely lightweight, light to light medium in terms of coverage, and just looks very natural on the skin. And I'm someone who has very dry under eye area, and it's not exaggerating anything underneath my eyes or around my mouth. But with that being said, if you wanted coverage, this is not the concealer you'd be buying. Next up, I have this one from NARS. This is their sculpting stick in the shade Taor Mina. And I think this is the third deepest or the fourth deepest shade, and it's not as deep as I thought it was going to be. And you wanted a contour and you feel like liquid contours are a little bit hard for you to work around and you tend to use a little bit too much product. This is very easy and very beginner friendly. It blends very seamlessly and gives you just the right amount of shadow, I feel like. And most of the bronzer sticks you try out could be a little bit too warm, too red. So if you wanted something specifically for contouring, this is what you can try out. And I also picked up the NARS Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Color. Okay, but this is a very nice subtle mauvey nude shade for my skin tone, and it's what I have right now. I love the finish of this. It's not shimmery, but it has a very nice dewy finish, and I really like it. And it is also very blendable, nicely pigmented, and this shade would show up if you are around my skin tone. Anywhere deeper than that, I think it would be a little bit too pale. They have a shade called Brash in this, which is what I wanted to try out. Like, that shade is what would perfectly suit my skin tone, but that was out of stock and I couldn't find it in stock anywhere. This I got from Tira. And then I have this mascara from Fenty Beauty. This I got a while ago, and I'm not very impressed with this. I like the length and the volume that it gives, but it is a little bit clumpy. It is a little bit on the drier side, which I don't really like my mascaras to be that dry. I still prefer my Stila mascara over this. And then the Kylie Plumping Powder Matte Lip. It's what I have on my lips right now. This one is in the shade Chocolate Teddy. So when you first applied, it's a little bit too runny compared to most of the powder matte lipsticks you've tried out. So it doesn't have that powder matte finish. It is a little bit too runny. Then once you have it on your lips, it does settle down, but not to that powdery matte finish, but it's very comfortable on the lips. And I expected it to transfer quite a lot because it was a little bit runny, but to my surprise, it actually stays really well without transferring too much, but feeling extremely comfortable as opposed to most of the powder matte liquid lipsticks I have tried out. And it is decently blurring. It doesn't exaggerate or emphasize any lines on my lips. I really like it. I just wish they had better shade options. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to try out any other product.